Hi everybody, it's James, and welcome back to TGWPIS FC. We are here today for the FA Cup first round. Yes, the FA Cup proper. We've done it. Against Workington AFC, who are in the same level as us, just in a different Yes. They're in the Northern Premier League Division 1 West. I love how long the names get in the lower leagues down in England. And they specifically are 4th. Media prediction 4th. They are currently 8th. I know what I'm doing. Anyways, we are here to play them today, and then a little bit later on, we are going to play against Congleton? And we're 7th in our league? Since you were last here, and the craziness that was the 2-1 win against Wrexham, a few games have been played. We saw Dynamo, right? We saw the Dynamo game. Yeah. It was 2-0 win against Dynamo. It was 6-0 against Clareton, 5-0 against Staybridge, 2-0 against Barton Town, and 2-1 versus Hanley. It's been quite a ride. And for those of you keeping count at home, we have now had 4 goals conceded so far by Jacques in 15 games. Oh my god, I just thought of a bad joke. I won't say it here, but if you can think about it, it's something that a goaltender sometimes will do. One could block a shot, right? And we have a goalkeeper named Jacques. I'll let you put 2 and 2 together. God, I'm just not. Let's talk about today's match. Have I signed anybody since you guys were here last? No. Nope. We're good. No new signings, but a bunch of trialists potentially on the way tomorrow. And by tomorrow, I mean like once after this game. Defend more? Nope. Opposition instructions are fine. We're not going to do any of that other stuff. Other advice? Sure. Okay. Team selection. The team is the team. Actually, yeah. Jake Hesketh we signed. He can play a lot of different positions, but he got injured the second we signed him. He can play either wing back, a deep line, a holding midfielder, a more standard midfielder, any of the winger positions, and then further up the pitch is an attacking mid. He also has 11 finishing, which is pretty good. That's why we signed him. We may see him today, or may not. He just returned to fitness. But the team who's taking on the FA Cup is Chukwuma and Vale Casa. Chalmers, Harlock, Kitching, Russell, Nelson, Madu, Sonny, and Jacques, with Bilson, Cajon, Thompson, Hesketh, Brunt, Burns, and Kempton Sturridge on the bench. Let's also talk about something that our leading scorer for the team is Darlin Casa. The man has 12 goals in all competitions. He's undroppable at the moment, which is kind of crazy considering he's also one of the worst star-rated guys in our team. It just goes to show you that you really can't believe the star rating sometimes because a guy can just play his way out of his shoes. Very case for him. Also, Zoltan is slowly being phased out of the club right now because our center backs that we have are both younger and more athletic. And though that's nice, that's the case, it's kind of, sad to see somebody like Zoltan start to have that happen to him. So we are probably going to start phasing him out. The other thing is we'll probably start looking to, maybe sell him in January, which is coming up soon. And if we can get, he wants to leave, but he wouldn't leave for at least £1,500. So if we can get £1,500 for him, Northampton is looking at him. I would love that. That would be a nice little chunk of change. We've also got a couple other guys who are looking to leave. Hunt is another guy, but he says he won't leave unless it's for $8,000, which I'm totally fine with taking. Otherwise, I'll let his contract run out. As Kitchen gets his normal deep cross intercepted, but that's all right. We've got Nelson and Sonny here. Madu, who's now playing that kind of role, being the big guy at the back. Vale to Sonny to Russell to Harlock Chalmers over the top for Vale. Down to Casa. Chukwuemeka. It's offside. I think Vale was offside in the initial move here. Oh, no, it's Casa. But damn, that's a close line. And it just shows you how dangerous that front three can be together, especially because Vale being 6'1" and with some ability in the air. Absolutely. Chukwuemeka and Kempton Sturridge have been kind of interesting for me. They've both been blowing very hot or cold. And I know I get it, not everybody's supposed to be on form all the time. It causes problems sometimes, as Jakak will probably get out right off of his line. Didn't even grab it, just went with a foot. Vale down to Casa. Chukwuemeka. Chalmers. Oh, Casa's got the run. But he can't finish. That's the one thing, too, with Darlin. He's got 12 goals. He's only got 6 finishing. The man is kind of crazy like that. But, yeah, you'd love to see Chukwuemeka start to score a little bit more. But we really haven't started. I believe it. I think our striker who's been on the most form right now is actually Burns. And Burns isn't really an advanced forward. He's more of a deep line forward type player. So it's been kind of crazy the fact that he is been kind of the go-to guy here. But we're getting close here to halftime. We have been the stronger of the two teams. 12 shots to their 2. They have none on target. We have 2 on target. All right. Somebody press. We got this. Catching. And here to Madu. It's going to find Nelson. And Harlock a little bit under pressure, but Madu's there. Nelson finds Kitching here. Beautiful take. Find the cross. Or the pullback. Chalmers. Chukwuemeka, not quite. But Sonny's going to collect this. He's got Russell. Russell, we know, has a delivery on him. Chukwuemeka can't win the header. Harlock failed. Casa was making a run. Vale. Perfect. Saved by the keeper. Oh, don't give up the long shot. Perfect. Chalmers. Vale. Chukwuemeka, you had to keep running. There you go. Casa's got it. He had to throw it a little bit shot, but oh my God, the shot from Chukwuemeka. Almost a worldie. But not quite. Just not quite. And we're going to go into the half. Honors even. Give the extra inch and you'll be rewarded. You've got to make the difference, go out and prove it. There you go. G'd him up a little bit. The defense is playing pretty good. Sonny is obviously on a yellow, but that's what happens. One of the center backs can never escape the book, for sure. So subs. Subs. Who are we thinking? I'm thinking Chukwuemeka's got to come off. He's had an okay game, but he has not looked good in front of goal. And to be honest, if I am being totally honest with you guys, can Sam Burns play as an advanced forward? He can. Yeah, his form of late, 3 goals and a 5-0 win, 1 goal. You know, he has 7 goals in his last 5 games. Chukwuemeka has had 3 goals and an assist in his last 5. What about Captain Sturridge? 2 goals and 3 assists. All right, Sam Burns. Unless, yeah, we do this, because Vale we know can play as an attacking forward as well. Sonny will take off for Thompson. Protect the yellow. Making the changes earlier than I would normally like to make them, but I think it's for the best. Because we need some change around here. Chalmers, back post. I called that one. Chalmers again, back post again. Aspinall collects. This guy has been on absolute fire here. Oh, please win that one. Thompson, good. Chalmers, Burns. Chalmers, Casa, finds Burns. Oh, that is... Yeah, he's off. He turned him bad. Second yellow, red, looks like he's off. All right, Chalmers, win your paycheck here. That's why you have a guy who can take free kicks. That's why. This is almost as good as a penalty when you're that close. Look at that. Power, Beautiful whip. Keeper probably could have gotten there, but difficult save to say the least. Sometimes it is all about the set pieces. And Chalmers just showing right there that that is a huge deal for us. Because there's a decent pot of money at the end of this game. As guys, we can press. We can press here. Like, that's a thing we can do. We have been known to press from time to time. We have been known to throw in tackles from time to time. We are a team that can do that and do that pretty well. Kitching, throw in, finds Casa, Chalmers, gets it back here to Kitching. Chalmers, balls down to here to Harlock. Ooh, batters around there. Maybe offside. Thompson sends it back all in. Brums down to Russell. It's Burns. It's always Burns. Penalty! Points to the spot. Who's on this now? Is this Burns or is this Vale? No, it's Vale. Vale actually is pretty good with a penalty on the penalty spot. His third goal for the team. 2-0 now, and you have to think that with 2-0 down and down to 10 men, we have this game pretty well sewn up. As we will drop this down here to balanced and start the good old-fashioned play it out, the clock maneuver. The let's not tire out the team maneuver. Let's get Chalmers off because we know Chalmers can be well, he's 29, and I don't think he's got the best stamina in the world. So, Burnt's a pretty good free kick taker, as we almost saw right there. He almost took one out from a hell of a long way out. Kitching's ball in here. Madu's there over the bar, but that's all right. As we are, once again, it looks pretty all right. I think we've got this nice and sewn up. I think we can just hold off for the win. As calm as you like, right? No stress. No kind of drama. Brunt sends it in, goes for it. I mean, keeper was rooted to the spot. Kitching is going to be pretty tired. Is probably going to sit the next match. Vale here. Nice hold to play. Brunt, Burns, Casa, Harlock, Russell. Here comes the cross. Burns is there just to tap it in. Sam Burns' 10th goal of the season. And maybe we will get that 8,000 for him. I wonder if any team... This is kind of window shopping, or window dressing a few players for us now. As Burns is looking like a nice substitute to come in. That was our first assist. Because Chalmers is a free kick. Vale was a penalty. So this is the first time somebody set somebody up today. That was a great win. Well done. Claps all around, boys. Good win. Good win. Who wins man of the match? Is it Vale? No, it's Chalmers. He's got a 9.1. Clap for the boys. Great win. Who's feeling Chalmers? Working it. Working. Get in. Great win over working it. Yeah, but nobody's hashtag chuffed. That's too bad. All right. Our free transfers there. I need to talk to those guys. They aren't as good as they think. Really? Oh, say it with me, folks. £20,000. £20,000. 20,000. I need to add these guys to short list real quick. I need to talk to them. Specifically this guy. 6'5" center back. We got to talk to him. Anyways, hey, Bradley, what's up? Do you think Norwell is critical comments following? What do you wish to respond? No, I do not. Fairy tale continues. It's a brilliant feeling. The results, do you think you can go all the way and win it? We're just taking it one game at a time. Joel Chalmers is a great game. He absolutely did. Richard Bradley, I'm in no rush to make any signings about Richard Bradley. He is a 30-year-old center back / wing back that we are looking at just to see if we can't get something. There's a second round drawn on tomorrow. Freaking great. Let's go to the draw, see who we get. Delighted with the win. Obviously, £20,000, £23,000 even, is a wonderful bit of cash to have in the bank. It makes you absolutely, I mean, that's great. That's at least the salary of one of these guys. As we start to push on for, all right, give me that draft. Are these, what the hell is this formation I'm seeing down here? We're going to see it in a sec. But I got to see what this thing is. It's like a... Okay. It was just the system being weird. All right. View the draw. Who do we got? Some League 1 teams in here. Still some League 2 teams. A lot of League 1, League 2. Not too many here to draw. So, Scunthorpe, Forest Green. All right. Here we go. Bristol City would be a great shout. Bolton would be good. I don't want anybody but Derby County. Hull. Gloucester. Okay. They're in the Vanarama National League. They are currently sitting in 17th. Or they're expected to be in 17th. They are currently in 15th. Now, we beat Wrexham, who is currently in 3rd place. And they beat Gloucester, too. Does the cup run continue? By the way, what do our finances look like after that game? Woo! Woohoo! That's nice. That is very nice. That is very, very nice. It's over 200,000 for the first time. We can work with that. We can definitely work with that. So, we can probably take Gloucester. Right? Was it like 30,000 for the next round? Because it's 30,000. Schedule. Gloucester. Well, that's, I mean, James, when are we coming back to play? There. That's the game. That's game right there in the middle of December. You don't care about this. This means nothing. This is important because it means what? £32,000. £32,000. You can't see that, can you? 32. There it is. £32,000. That's a lot of dosh. That is a lot of dosh. So, I'm going to get ready for the next game, and I will see you back here in a sec. So, we're back. Not much has changed since you guys were here. Just emails in game and out of game, actually. But we're here to play against Cogniton, who are still... Now they're 6th in the league. There you go. And we are bringing out a kind of rotated squad with Thompson, Zoltan stepping in, Nelson keeping his spot at left back, or left wide center back, Linton and Cajon coming in there. Chalmers keeps his place at the deep line playmaker, but Brunt comes in, the box-box midfielder. The front three is not changed with Casa, Vale, and Chukwuemeka. Hopefully Chukwuemeka can put in a little bit of a better performance than he did yesterday, the last match. I was happy with Casa. I think he made good runs, and Jack Vale was Jack Vale. I didn't even talk about the bench. You saw the bench, right? Right? I'm going to have to talk about the bench, aren't I? Our bench is Bissell, Russell, Sonny, Harlock, and Burns. See? Got there. Got there in the end. All right, guys. I have faith. Uh-oh. You know you're doing good as a manager when the I have faith starts turning the majority of the team around. You know that. You got the motivating skill going up. That's because I'm studying for my Continental B license, which is great. I think like you need it to coach in league football. At least you need a Continental C. I think you need a Continental B if you're going to do the Prem. As Vale gets here to Brunt. Casa, man, he keeps those runs. A little bit more pace, he would have been on that. Nelson's going to trap this perfectly. Gets out here to Chalmers, finds Linton. Nice pull back here out there to Chalmers. 1-2. Linton's going to put a first-time ball in. Vale isn't there, but Brunt, first-time volley, almost gets it into the top corner of the net. And we look lively first on, as they're playing a 4-4-1-1. So the striker supported by an attacking mid. And just 2 banks of 4 that we're going to have to work to break through. I think these are the kind of formations that we have trouble breaking down, because if they want to sit deep, they can sit deep. Nelson's on this one. So they almost look like they become almost a 2 here. And they almost become like a 5. So we have to use some pace here on the side. Chukwuemeka never was going to have the power on that. Ball's too deep there. Come on, guys. 3 center backs versus 1 striker. Good ball out there. Casa's on this one. Now, can he find the pass? Almost to Chukwuemeka. Zoltan's going to win that header there. Brunt. Man, they are really playing some deep lines here. Vale. I mean, keeper had to be unsighted there because that was a hell of a finish. Cajon with the assist. Look how many guys they have behind the ball here, right? We get back here. It becomes a 5. Vale finds the spot. Keeper goes down to his knees. It has to be unsighted. You'd have to believe he's unsighted for that. And just a nice, easy little response. 1-2. Vale gets his 4th goal of the season for us now. And it's nice to see Cajon actually, assisting. His first couple of games with us, he was pretty flat when we brought him in off the bench or as a starter. I think he was getting like 6.5, 6.4. So, him actually getting involved in the game and doing a great job there. Really helpful. As Roberts' ball there, Shakak had it all the way. You knew and I knew it. He had that. Totally okay. Totally all right. Totally not a problem. As we're not having as much possession of the ball as I thought we would. And again, I think we're trying to have to force long balls here, as Brunt says that one over. We have to kind of force long balls because they are playing. A defensive. Stop this for a second. Let's look at this. Pressing forward, a forward, but not a really attacking forward. So even if he's in an attack, finishing is not one of his things. He's about pressing. An attacking midfielder. Okay, if he's on an attack, then he's going to be like Casa, kind of running in, being in this area, being a late in the box striker. But immediately pressing forward in this is not a good thing. Defensive winger. Sorry, fullback. Center back, central defender, center fullback. That's pretty bog standard. These guys aren't wing backs, so they're not getting farther up. But look at your midfield. You have a defensive winger, a ball-winning midfielder, a center back, or a center mid, and a winger. This winger is going to get forward, but the ball-winning midfielder and the defensive winger will get forward, but he's going to track back almost like a fullback here. The ball-winning midfielder is going to try to win the ball in the middle of the park. Center midfielder, depending on his position, if he's automatic, he'll kind of go as they're playing. But if he's on support or defensive, you got this guy almost dropping back here, making it a 5, and you could really and we've seen the defensive winger drop in too, so you can make a 5 that way. In some cases, a 6. And really, you've only got 2 guys pushing forwards. These guys are built for a counter-attacking team. You can even see it on the lines here, too. Kind of a flat, and then it's kind of almost like a curve going out this way. Linton checks the ball back here at Chalmers. All right, here's the other thing to look at, too. If we can... We're gonna do... Welcome to Tactical Analysis with James. Can I do a sideline view here? Okay. So immediate sideline view here. Here's your striker. He's here by himself. He's covered by 2 center backs, which, immediately there's that. And if our third guy draws back 2, he's covered by 3. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys here. So you basically have your defensive, you got your 4 central defenders, 2 center defenders, you got your defensive winger, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you've got the ball-winning midfielder, and these guys drop back here. So immediately, let's watch the play develop. That's got to be your attacking mid here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ball comes out here. They also are defending very narrow, which means we have the wide channels here, up here, down here. Now, our guys are obviously also focused as playing on the attack, and if you look at it's a 3-on-4, but Brunt is here as the box-to-box, adding that 4th man here. Play continues on forward. All right, hang on. During highlights, let's slow this down here. We're really going to break this down. It's too slow. Cajon's got the ball here. So he's pulled his fullback here. Or this could be the defensive winger out. They still have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys in the box. Cajon's going to pull it back here to Thompson. Now we've got our center backs, because they're wide, drifting into support. And the fact that they only have a lone striker means we can do that without any problems. Brunt's going to send the ball in there. Chukwuemeka is going to get the goal. But once again, we were forced to take long passes in. Hell of a goal by Chukwuemeka. And we're going to see this now in the highlight. The actual highlight package. So Cajon, once again, we see the drop back. Finds Thompson, who's in support. Gets it to Brunt. Brunt turns. Has to find Chukwuemeka, who's just on the edge shoulder of the defender. And it takes a beautiful finish to get that. Now we're going to see the tight offsides here. He is very much onside, kept onside there. But tactical analysis here. They're playing a 4-4-1-1, but it's really turning into a 5-4-1 in some cases. And the fact that we are playing wide center backs. Now, I could look at something here and be like, hey, we could do our wide center backs on support, because really we only need 2 guys marking. Yes, absolutely, we could do that. But keeping our wide center backs on defense, always having a 3-1 advantage, means we're not going to get countered on. And the fact that, as we have a free kick here, I'm going to change it back to director here. Gary Roberts. See, this is the problem. Like, this is what they're set up for. This is what they're set up for. They're set up for something like this, where they can take use of set pieces and tactics. To be fair, it's a wonderful free kick goal. And only the third that Jakarta has given up in the league. But still, it's infuriating because they're built so defensively. It frustrates me. And now I can't make the change that I wanted to make, because I wanted to take Chalmers off, because I know he's tiring. We'll get Burns on. Actually, can Brunt play the attacking mid? He can play attacking mid, right? Absolutely he can. Perfect. Get him up there, move it forward a little bit. I also wanted to take Chalmers off because I wanted to rest him a little bit, because he's obviously our set piece guy. But now I can't do that. Got to still work with Vale and him out there. As that free kick is out, Brunt challenge is good. Gets it here to Chalmers. Thompson. We're on the ball now. Chalmers, can he pick out the pass? He can. Litton's got to send it in first time. He does. Vale is there, but he can't keep the header down. And now they're frustrated by whatever feedback they got. They're overwhelmed even. Well, I'm debating here. Do I go attacking? I don't think I go attacking. We are on a positive, which means we're on a positive mentality. We are going after them. With how much we've had of the ball and our XG and stuff, I don't want to force an issue with these guys. So the last thing I want to do is go attacking, have our wingbacks really push up deep, and have the entire team start pushing forward harder, and not be able to make you know, the change that we need. Now we do this. Now we take Chalmers out and bring on Burns. Because now Chalmers is at that point where he needs to. And Burns can play in the attacking mid role. We know he's also, you saw him, he's got some goals in him lately. Maybe he finds some fire there. Vil sadly has to. Interesting. God, this is where I wish I had Chalmers, right? Brunt's good, but he ain't Chalmers. We need to win the header here, please, Zoltan. Thank you very much. Cajon finds Harlock. We're searching for these balls over the top because they've got so many guys behind the ball. But Brunt's got a good pick out there. He's got to find somebody, or he could just take it himself. Brunt! Zach Brunt just hammers it home. Two strikers paved the way for him there. And he just kept running through everybody. The defender never peeled off. Be honest, once again, you're kind of in a rock and a hard place here. Maybe this guy could have peeled off here and he could have covered, but he kind of gave up the ghost from Chukwuemeka. He eventually does, but Brent's already in a shooting position there, and we score. 2-goal advantage restored. End of the game. Not much more we need to worry about. Breathe, everybody. Breathe. We've done it. Unless they score. Nope. Nailed it. 10 out of 10. Nice work. Well done. And a team that's based in a very tricky formation. Now, once again, we could also say that we won because we had higher quality players. Yes. Yes, we did. I know for a fact that we have higher quality players because, well, we have the entire best 11. We do. What we don't have, though, and which I want to show you guys, which I'm kind of happy about, we don't have the highest net transfer spend. Actually, we didn't spend any money on transfers. We've actually made money on transfers. We don't have the largest salary per annum. We're actually pretty close to like where the Hellstown is number 1. We're number 2. Like, we're one of the top spending teams in the league. Absolutely. But we're also not one of the top teams that are like overspending. Also, the fact that we've been selling players on transfers is huge. So, we outperformed. We did. We outperformed them. We absolutely did. So, what won us against them? A team that was a superior team, and then also recognizing that they were playing defensively and our players being able to break that down by breaking through the lines. Obviously, we had to play some hump ball every once in a while, but it got there in the end. They pulled one back with set pieces, but you know what? It happens. So, schedule time. When are we coming back? It's pretty obvious when we're coming back. We're coming back for Gloucester. I may even do it later today. Just give you a one-off FA Cup game. Crazy, right? James giving us 2 episodes on a weekend? Well, I didn't give you one on Saturday because, well, storm and stuff. So, let me know. Who knows if you're going to get another one? We'll see. Until then, folks, I've been James. You've been you. This has been TGWPIS FC. It's not how good you are. It's how good you want to be and how good your tactics can help you break down teams. See you next time. Bye-bye.